Hello, Taurus. This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive here for your June 2018 reading. How about them apples? So, I hope June thus far has been treating you well. It's been treating me pretty darn good. You know, it's funny how things just start to bloom and blossom, and you think that what you've put out there to manifest or what have you is going to come one way, and then you find rather quickly that it's happening a different way or potentially. So it's one of those interesting kind of months. Anywho, if this is your first time, thank you so very much for being here. If you're a returning viewer and subscriber, thank you for coming back. So just a reminder, okay, this is how I do the monthlies. I'm going to do 5-card spread. So the first card for us is going to be what's coming towards us from now to the remainder of the month, the end of the month. The second card is going to be what we're bringing to the table. The third card will be potential obstacles. Fourth, what's going to help us overcome. And fifth and final, either advice or potential outcome. We'll see how it flows, all right? As always, this is a general reading, so if the shoe doesn't fit, don't try to put it on. It might hurt your toes. And yeah, so if this resonates with you, hit that like and that subscribe button. Please hit that bell so that you get notified when I'm putting up new content. I do daily readings as well. So we call that coffee, convo, and cards. And so, yeah, you'll want to get notified of that and lives as well. All right. So let's see what we have. What do we have for Taurus for now until the end of June 2018? Taurus from now until the end of June 2018. And for those of you who don't know, I do use the Thelema tarot deck. Exciting. I just got the next, I guess there's a Thelema trilogy. And I just got that, the Arcanum deck in the mail today. So we're going to be using that for our clarifiers. Okay. Now until the end of June 2018. 2 more shuffles. All right, let's cut these cards. See what we've got. All righty. Here we go. Taurus, what's coming towards you? 5 of Wands, Taurus. You guys have really been going through, man. Gosh. I've noticed it in the daily readings. So 5 of Wands in the upright. So there's conflict coming towards you this month. Conflict doesn't always have to be bad. Just remember that. Conflict brings resolution. And I don't think, Taurus, you are a stranger to conflict. But there's going to be some sharpening happening. All right. So let's continue to look and see what you're bringing to the table. You're bringing a desire to partner up, the 2 of Wands in the upright. So you're bringing a desire to have a partnership, potentially relationship. We'll see how this rolls. That's your desire, and you're kind of looking forward to that in a very positive fashion. This is the energy you're bringing. So you're bringing an energy of resolution, I'll put it that way. An energy of resolution and collaboration, right? Potential obstacle is the Devil in reverse. That can mean a number of things. That can mean there's a toxic individual in your life you're not willing to let go. That can mean there's desires that you have that you're not willing to let go, that aren't serving you either. Temptations, not willing to get past those. So let's see how this flows. What's going to help you overcome? Six of Pentacles in the upright. Bringing balance into your life. That Six of Pentacles, I love this. This is why I really love this card. I'm going to put it back up here again. I want you to look at it very carefully. If you notice at the top, right, holding in the balance is angelic, spirit, hand, holding that balancing pentacle. And then there's two hands. One that's kind of carrying the load a little bit more, and one that's kind of going down and a little bit less. But they are bringing, someone's coming alongside of you, or you allowing that person to come alongside of you to help you balance that load out is what's going to help you through this month. And I think that's awesome. Still wondering why that devil is there. Potential outcome or advice. The world in reverse. So, potentially, we don't follow our intuition and our path. We don't follow the omens and the signs as they come forward. Potentially, we could end up at the end of June not feeling that we have really truly accomplished all that we should have accomplished, not truly feeling that everything was kind of brought together and that this new world, this fulfillment has happened, that we're on top of the world. That is the potential, okay? Outcome or advice. Like, be very careful about this, that you do allow yourself to follow the guidance as it's given. So here are my beautiful arcanum cards. All right, so let's get some clarifications. Okay. Wow, I looked directly at that. Okay, so clarification on the Five of Wands. This is what I see here. I've got the Four of Swords in the upright, followed by the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So potential water sign that you're in conflict with, you're desiring peace, but this person who had previously been very nurturing to you, loving, kind, again, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Perhaps they're not. They've kind of like withdrawn themselves a bit. And so while you're seeking peace in this situation, they are the ones really that are at odds with it, and they're no longer, they've kind of withdrawn themselves. They're not as loving and kind as they could have been. Okay, thank you. And also potentially because they are not, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, that they are not really cherishing their own value. It's like they're not, either they're not or you're not, because this came out in the reverse. I feel like you're seeking a union with someone that doesn't really cherish themselves, that doesn't really know themselves and their own value as much as they should. You see it and you can tell it, but they're not there yet. Why is this Devil card in reverse here? Why is the Devil in reverse here? You know, I've got pretty much everybody here, right? Water, earth, fellow earth sign, fire sign. So I'm not really going by signs right now. If they exhibit these tendencies, or this is who they are, or they have been to you in your life. Okay, why is the Devil here in reverse? I know I'm leaning way in, but I gotta lean in over. I could need to find another little table. I gotta find a better way to do this. Okay. Where's the devil in reverse here, please? One more. Page of Pentacles. So, in the upright, followed by the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, this is the thing, guys. Page of Pentacles, the devil in reverse here. So I'm wondering, is this a toxic person, toxic situation? You're not willing to let go. Desires. I think you felt that this person with the Page of Pentacles was going to bring some level of stability. However, it was this person is immature in their ways. They are not really highly focused. They are not really. They want stability, but they don't know how to give it. And they don't have, because they don't have it within themselves. And then, so now you're carrying a lot of burdens. The Ten of Wands, like you're looking backwards, you're not really looking forward. You're carrying them forward, okay? Internally, you feel like you've got to bring them along, like you're going to drag them. But yet they weren't really ready to bring you this offer of love, stability, hearth, home, that kind of thing, and yet you're still wanting it, even though they don't have the capacity to do it for you. Which is why, or do it with you, right? We should never need someone. It's a nice to have a partner. It's not a need. So when I look at the Six of Pentacles in the upright, so why is the Six of Pentacles in the upright here, please? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Got all sorts of stuff just happening. Yeah. See, this is the thing. To bring yourself into balance with the Six of Pentacles in the upright, what I got back behind that is the King of Pentacles in the upright and the Hermit card in the upright. Now, this particular, this King of Pentacles, this King, right? So what I'm hearing is you need to stand on your own too, and in your own knowledge, and be your own stabilizing entity. Be your own stability bar. Stop looking for it elsewhere. Because I really enjoy this Hermit from the Arcana. Because he, if you notice, his heart chakra is illuminated. And then he's got that light out in front of him. And kind of the staff there to help him on the way. And he's going through this water, which also shows spiritual movement, right? But it's still water. It's not rushing water. Your heart is going to show you the way and give you the light that you need to get your own stability. If you continue down this path, your world is going to remain unstable because you're trying to bring somebody along that's not ready to be brought along quite yet. So either you have to come into the realization that you're the one that's really going to carry the majority of the load But I'm not seeing that that's a good thing to do. That could be a temporary thing for you to do. That could be a temporary fix to a temporary problem. I'm not saying this person can't grow. But you're going to have to follow your own heart and listen and look and assess the omens that are set in front of you in order for this to work. However, I just feel like that's going to be a lot on you. And you're in conflict about it because you know deep down inside this is not really bringing you the peace you desire. I'm not saying this person will never be ready for it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying right now, here, right now, they need to still do some work internally before they're ready to come to your level and truly balance and have a balanced relationship. Now, if both parties, as in the Six of Pentacles, right? If both parties are looking upward and kind of relying on, not kind of, but relying on spirit and that growth to happen. They're relying on the guidance and the leading of their spirit guides and their angelic guides in order to achieve this growth. It can happen. But that means that you're really relying on this other person to truly make that change. And you can't facilitate it, nor can you make them do it. That has to be within themselves. And you have to go within yourself and really determine whether or not this is the energy you want to expend right now. Or do you need to work on or do you need to just kind of take a step back, wait, and allow them the latitude and the ability to grow? Because that's the only lasting growth, is the growth that we seek and achieve on our own. Just like anything, it's only lasting when you lose weight. It's only lasting when you do anything. Is if you seek it out yourself. I know that's hard, especially when you care for someone. It's hard. But you're in conflict right now. And if you don't resolve that inner conflict because you know this is not the right way to go, if you don't resolve that inner conflict, your world is still not going to be right. And this whole thing is still not going to be what you want it to be or the potential that it has. And you have to be willing to let go. And you have to be willing to change too a little bit. You know, you could be being a little stuck. But I don't really see that. I don't see that for you, Taurus. I don't see that that's the issue. Okay? But the potential outcome is that if things stay and you don't make the effort to allow spirit to bring the balance rather than you trying to force the balance, and allow your partner to the latitude to experience that on their own, you're going to remain this and not this. All right? Okay. I'm going to pull also, I don't know if you've watched any of the last 3 videos I did, but exciting. I have new oracle cards. Love new cards. Love them when they come. So, I'm going to pull from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. One card, maybe 2, but 1 card of advice for my Taurus friends. So 1 card of advice, please, for my Taurus friends. One card of advice, please, for my Taurus friends. Artemis, the guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And Lakshmi, a bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. This is what I'm getting from those two. And I think this is where this fits. You've been very, very concerned about this other person, right? You've been like, I've got to help them. I've got to help push them. I've got to help them get to this level. I've got to help them fix themselves. And Spirit, God is saying, I've got it. I've got it handled. They're safe and sound with me. You just need to entrust me to that. Entrust them to me. Because if you keep trying to control the situation, not going to work. They're never going to get there. And you're going to keep feeling like it's going to become spiritual ego. Okay? It's going to become like, me, I did this, I'm trying, I'm doing. And it's not going to be, it's not you allowing spirit to minister through you. It's you putting your own agenda out there. That's not, their growth cannot happen the same way your growth did. So entrust them to God. Entrust them, give them over to God. And everything will work out just fine. If you don't, your world is still upside down. That's the choice you have to make. Do you trust God enough to handle it? Or do you still think that you're the only one that can do it? Okay. I love you. Love you, love you. Okay. So thank you again, Taurus, for watching this video. I encourage you, please hit the like button if this resonated, or, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Shoot me an email. I love to hear it. My contact information will be down below. Hit that subscribe and that bell as well, so you're notified when new content has been posted on the website. All right? Peace, love, blessings, and joy today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Namaste. I love you. Bye.